keeper situation.
Yo, what's going
back.
on?
Hold on.
Another episode of Talk Dirty. It's your boy Florent Reed.
Hold on, man. I gotta switch this hat.
My man Capo gotta go run switch his hat. But today, y'all, we got a special guest. We got another. You know, we're gonna have another add on to the tradition. You know what I mean? My man Trigger Trey.
What it do? What it do? What it do?
Know what I mean?
Why you gonna do the pieces? You know what I mean? What you doing? I'm Trey. Nah, I'm messing with you.
Trigger Trey. You know what I mean? You know, tell everybody where you from, where you rap, where you be at.
Listen.
We're on.
Yeah, we all kind of.
You in there?
Yeah, we in there. Come on.
Yeah, he's Super Mario up. What's good, y'all? I'm Trey. I'm here with the boys. This is something new, but we're gonna keep it raw. We're gonna talk dirty. You know what I mean?
Toast to that.
Toast to the talk.
Right.
It's the conversation. So tune in and listen.
Mm-hmm.
And then we like.
Behind the camera.
I believe so. You good? Is you good?
Because
yeah, because your hair big.
The microphone.
You good money.
Is blocking my.
It's blocking the peripheral.
Yeah, come over here. Come over here and look at this.
You can't see.
Look, he want to say come over here and look on the other side. Come on, brother.
Nah, because look, this is
right
here blocking.
What you want to do?
You want to sit to the side?
Can y'all see him?
You know what I mean?
I want to say hit thumbs up if y'all can see him.
I want to tell everybody, make sure to subscribe.
Nah, real talk. We can keep it funny.
Like,
keep it real.
Have a share party, comment. You know what I mean? Show some love to my man Trigger Trey. He's definitely a new addition. Add on to the team.
Appreciate it.
You know what I mean? Want to welcome him. You know what I mean? So we get a toast up to my man.
Appreciate it.
Toast up to the new addition. As we continue to build greatness as greatness is built, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that party. You know what it is. Boy Florent Reed.
Capo status.
Trigger Trey in the building.
Boy Trey.
And we're going to hit that intro. You know what it do. Let's be out. Anyway.
Alright, welcome back to Talking Dirty. We have an awesome video for y'all today. Awesome episode, guest appearance. We trying to get him to come on mainstream. Good friend of ours. We had. Hold on, I got something we can talk about.
What's that?
Let's talk about. It's too much sauce.
Nah, man, don't
act pussy now, nigga. What you talking about?
Let's talk about the night we all went out then, nigga.
Oh, shit.
Let's talk about that night.
Niggas talking about Lancaster trip. Oh,
the
shit.
Lancaster trip. Nah.
That's too much.
That's
too much, bro. See, look.
You looking at
I didn't say that. He running up. That was my fault. Nah.
What happens in Lancaster?
Stays in Lancaster. You know what I mean? All right, that's a fact. But nah, I plead the fifth. But nah, go ahead, take a trade. You know what I mean? Go to the channel, man. Show the ladies, you know what I mean? What it's about, man.
Well, excuse me, I'm a little speechless at the moment because I said I plead the fifth. He should have brought that Vegas trip situation out. We had it all we enjoyed. It was too much sauce. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I got some brother.
But I guess just to add on icing what they're talking about. Of course, it says talking dirty. So the topic came out. What I was telling them, I said I want to touch on the first of all, I want to touch on the encounter of we're gonna keep it funky. I'm gonna keep it funky. I want to talk about, you don't hear too many women speak about the pride in themselves.
Women having pride.
That's deep.
It ain't too much I can really detail on. I'm not a female, but from a male perspective or just being around brothers, I just want y'all to be open, just to hear what we gotta say, but I also want to hear what they gotta say. But I want to talk about that because it's real conversations around real men and real brothers, and it was something on my mind just to hear their opinion. And me being a guest, I want to hear what they got to say on their talk in front of y'all about just the idea or understanding of what they think about the pride of women, or I would say them being afraid to speak on the topic of pride. We always talk about us men being, you know what I mean, iffy about pride and
right.
You know, you can't be this, you can't be that. You're afraid. You gotta do this. You gotta be that. You gotta have to have this. Man has to do this. And I'm not. I speak about touching on just the. Yeah, man, women just afraid to
open up,
speak on. Yes, you know.
Well, if you like to go first, Capo, you know, have the floor.
I mean, women opening up. Hold on. Where my phone at, man? We gotta do better than this topic.
So for me, a woman opening up for me, it's two ways I look at it. One, is it tactics or is it understanding? And why I say that, ladies, is because, you know, in this day and age, especially in 2021, you know, women has been more nominated, appreciated ever before since Rosa Parks. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? Ever since Rosa Parks, you know, women always felt like they needed their equal rights. And you know, it's delegated for me because I've been in situations where women has used the same strategics as how I used to try to finesse me. Better yet, I ain't gonna say finesse, I'm gonna say try to finesse. Make sure you follow me on Finessing with Falon, by the way.
But I speak on just add a little sprinkle to that where when I say this conversation about pride is where regardless of what y'all perspective about us men, our position, our doing, what we look for towards women, I would say when it comes to pride is they don't speak on of what they are more of is needed, necessary, what they're afraid of, or even at the help part of more of a need part. It's like you have to do it, or he has to get this. It's not like, you know, self looking at it in the mirror like, you know, I could be, you know what I mean, attracting this type of guys, or I'm afraid to ask for a little bit of help or assistance on how to talk or speak. And I look for stuff like that, you know. It doesn't admit for itself. Not saying, oh, women don't, women know. We're just identifying just pride.
Right. So let me ask you a question on that. Do you feel women have more pride than us?
To be honest with you,
better yet, let me ask you a better question.
Let me say yes.
The women have you dealt with felt like they needed to have more pride than you.
Needed to have more pride?
Yes.
No, okay. But I believe they applied that though. They applied that because of it's a good question because I applied with pressure.
Okay.
On the fact that I'm like more of like a strong like post.
Okay.
You know, when you approach me, you know, I mean, just with a conversation, I respond with a strong post.
Right.
So and it gives off to them is that they applied as far as pride with the fact that said them what they're used to giving. It's like now they gotta some I said I'm gonna use the word someone down. You know,
right.
Some are down.
Right.
The fact that
they're
afraid to, you know, I mean, show they admit and so forth. So that's why I said no. But when to me, I think they apply their pride to them. Because instead, if you don't kind of apply pressure to them, it's like no, you know, they're gonna give it to you. But if you apply a little pressure, it's like it's gonna be a little bit of pride. I'm afraid to. I don't need this. I don't want this. Right. But if you don't give it to them, it's like, you know,
right.
I need to get this. I need to get that. I don't need to tell you nothing. I'm not gonna admit nothing. You get what I'm saying?
Facts. Cop. That's one of them on pride. Do you feel if a woman is too prideful to ask for support, she is weak?
Ooh. Run it back one time. Run it back.
If a woman is too prideful to ask you for support, is she considered weak in your mind frame?
From your perspective.
My perspective is that we living in an economy. I mean, I don't think that she's weak. I actually think that she would be strong, right? I'm actually going through that personally right now.
Let's talk dirty about it.
Let's talk dirty about it.
That
turns me on, y'all. When a woman don't need you for nothing, it makes me want to get them. Makes me want to turn their ass out.
Can I argue with you? Can I argue with you? I'm gonna argue with him a little bit, y'all, for the viewers, the ears. Say that turns them on. What grinds my little gears
Yeah, I ain't even get to finish. Man, I ain't get to finish.
You said what now? You said too afraid that.
I said that a strong woman turns me on, y'all.
That what? What turns you? What about her that turns you on?
That she don't need a man. That she's super independent.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Where, visually wise, listen, and mentally wise, spiritually, listen. We can see it. You don't got when you speak about it. That turns the whole situation left.
Okay.
Now, and when you verbally speak about, I don't need a man, it turns the whole need of me wanting to do anything for you all the way left. But it's definitely sexy the fact that actually, without me telling you, you already know yourself. You know you about to go work. You know you need the money. But at the same time, as a man is definitely needed. And you know it's definitely a man is wanted in your life. So when I hear women say, I don't need a man. First of all, what causes you to keep that thought process? Eventually, 2 days later, tomorrow, next day, you're like, oh, you know what, I need a man. As far as just looking at yourself, the fact that it don't gotta matter how big or small it is, you can't justify the fact that a male is needed. In fact, if you speak to us on what we need and what we want to be needed and wanted. Right. I don't want to just be needed when yourself. I don't want to just be, I just want you around, I need you. That shit's unnecessary. I'm scared to be cussing. Because I don't like cussing.
No, man, this is talk dirty.
This is what we do. We talk dirty.
And this is me speaking.
Fuck all the bullshit.
I love a woman, you feel what I'm saying, that show that she's independent. But when she speaks that she's independent, I don't need to be around you. In fact, what am I even around you
Send her my way then.
You feel what I'm saying?
I want to be around her ass.
Right.
You heard? A woman get around me, told me I don't need no man. I'm gonna be on her ass.
Right. You on her ass.
So okay,
you gonna need me, baby.
All right. Common ground. We gonna go around the boards. Okay. So
bad.
All right. So how do you know when she says she don't need a man? Is it the finesse or is it real? Because just because she don't need a man doesn't mean she don't need you. Or you as a man, she already has someone that she can control
my job
to finesse.
My job not to get in there.
Okay,
fact,
why not?
Because I am a man and
talk about it.
My bad.
Yeah, no, talk about it. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Talk about it.
I am a man in front of her. So at the same time, I might not be the man, but I am a man. Right. So, but it's more actually delivery, and you're identifying.
Okay.
You got to decipher the fact that I don't need a man, or I don't need the man, or I don't need you. It's words. For me personally, the fact that where I don't need to have to justify, I don't need to have to question you, I don't need to come back because I understand and accept. But it's just you addressing and what you applied me as.
Right. So you feel that the attitude and the persona and the movement can tell you if she's finessing you, or is it the fact that she knows you a strong man, so she can't come at you as intimidating.
Keep going. Yes, that part. She can't come to me as intimidating because I'm a strong man.
Right.
She identified that it's not word. It's not word. It's not word.
Right.
She can identify that.
Okay.
So back to the idea earlier was the fact that I'm not only intimidating, but I said something earlier of being approached in general. It's like you can identify I'm a man.
Right.
Now, and I don't know if it's coming off, but
right.
If I address you that up front,
right, or
I've tight the pressure. I think that was the word. The pressure, it wouldn't be applied. You know what I mean? You're gonna apply pressure to me once you open that door. Right. But if I apply pressure once you open your door, you will simmer down.
Okay.
So that's the approach and idea I'm looking at, is the fact that I'm dancing with y'all a little bit for his words, but she identified change.
Can I ask you something?
Talk to me.
Are you going through something like that right now? Who topic is this?
This is a random.
Alright, I'm gonna switch it up. I got a request.
I want you to continue, but it was a topic or a request. The fact that we were just around men.
I got a request from a woman.
Oh,
okay, all right.
A woman, she's a subscriber.
Okay, all right. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you for the subscribe to the channel. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, have a share party. Follow us on Instagram, Talk Dirty 81. All three of us.
Please comment right now if you hear anything. I'm using the word dischalant, negative. You want to hear, let us know. Speak on it. Ask a question.
Okay, the subscriber wants to know how to tell if her man is cheating.
Damn. Shit. Hey, wanna go first? I see niggas is turning their heads.
No.
I'm gonna give up the.
Hey, Cabo, guy, take the floor, brother. Take the floor.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give up.
Take one for the team.
Because hey, man,
get the jewels out. Go ahead, brother.
Hit him hard. You want to hit him hard?
Yeah.
Keep it simple.
It's steps to it. So
not too many secrets.
He said steps.
I mean, first is first. If he's got a lock on his phone, that's. You know, that if he's got a lock on his phone, if his phone's going off on the late night.
That's a lie.
If he ain't if he got a lock and you don't know the password or the code to that, if you got to do extra shit to get to the access.
Okay, now here's the thing. I'm gonna give my perspective.
They're both wrong.
Let's come on, man. We can't talk over each other.
My bad.
Different perspectives. I'm gonna give my little 2-minute piece. My bad. Because now this is the beautiful thing about talking dirty. Not only are you gonna get one perspective of your answer, you're gonna get 3. Right?
Good point.
You know, my perspective is if he has a phone lock and you don't have the password. You know what I'm saying? If his phone is blowing up on a late night, you know what I'm saying? If he leaves the house and you call his phone and nobody's picking up and stuff like that, 9 times out of 10, you might have to suspect some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Can I cut you real quick and ask you a question? On your topic, your idea, I want to flow. To for them to identify that, and I want to identify that too.
I mean, that's just one of the ways.
What is the difference between, is there a difference between a wife and a girlfriend?
I don't know, but you're up next then. You got a lot to say, bro.
Now, when you mentioned about the lock phone and the need to have lock phone, if you don't want to flip the phone somewhere. First of all, let me ask you this: is there a difference between a wife and a girlfriend?
That's right.
Is there a difference?
There's definitely.
Is her needs? Is her position is different?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so is there a difference between their need and wanting to or allowed or accept the phone situation from a wife and the need to now allow to accept a situation from a girlfriend?
It's different things.
So and you're saying from your perspective that is a perspective from a girlfriend perspective? Where
no, that's to me that's just my perspective on like how a woman would be able to tell if her man's cheating. Like if he's going out to the clubs a lot. You know what I'm saying? If he's if his phone is blowing up all hours of the day, if he's not giving you the attention all the time that you need and you deserve, then it's something that you could possibly start thinking about. Start watching his movements. You know what I'm saying? That's just my perspective.
And add on to that, my perspective is you really gotta watch him. Not about anything outside of him. Meaning the fact that I look at the shit is with the fact that what kind of grinds my gears is you ain't allowing you don't see none of that. You don't attach, you don't draw, you don't touch none of that as y'all first when you meeting up front or you talk about that, you don't attach that, you don't see that. You know when you build and when you get in or 3 months later, years later, when you tell my man you cheating, and his true colors come in. And I'm like, yo, you gotta realize what happened to the true colors up front. What happened to the conversation up front? What happened to the man identifying that you're looking at up front? What happened to having that conversation about a phone? What happened looking at the body language? Unnecessary. To me, I'm looking at, I'm like, oh, next week, next month, or I'm getting big to a business, my phone ringing, it's a problem with you. Like, or you want to attach your history. That shit necessary. History had nothing to do with you in front of me. So if you know what I'm saying? So if you meet personally, I'm like, yo, it's not.
Yeah, but pretend like the audience is your daughter and you got a grown daughter. She's like, Daddy, how can I tell if my man cheating on me? What advice would you give that woman?
You got one.
You got we all got I got a daughter.
We all got one.
Yeah, I know. I'm tired.
You all got one.
Point it out, but
here's the thing. The subscriber was like, can I break down? Can I give her certain information?
How can I tell?
Because a lot of subscribers.
Hold on, I give you a scenario. Your daughter.
Wait, no.
Hold on.
I want to answer him. There's a scenario.
Listen.
Leave it alone.
What's up?
Your daughter 18.
Where you going? How was work, brother?
Your daughter 18.
Oh, was she 18?
How was work? Where you going?
Get out of here.
No. Woo, William, what's up, bro? Oh man, he's I'm out.
Come on, bring it back.
All right.
Bring it back, baby. Bring it back.
Okay.
Come on, we're gonna talk about. We're gonna respond.
Listen. Ready?
You good? You in the camera?
Yeah. Your daughter 18.
My daughter 18 though.
18.
Damn. All right.
A good age. 18.
All
She come to you. Dad.
She asked me.
No, she come to you.
Right. And this is some real.
Brings the phone to you. Dad, my boyfriend's
Like, nah, be. I'd be funny, girl. You did a little dumb intro.
Yeah, whatever.
With your big ass bump on your nose. Can you tell your subscribers and see that? I'm messing with you. Excuse me, y'all. Being a little goofy and funny.
Yeah, as we continue on. So anyway,
but
yeah, scenario.
Then go ahead, man. What question? Well, he asked a question, and I told you, hold on. I was trying to ask
scenario. For the question. So exactly.
Slipping up all the Douce. You know
what I mean? Yeah.
Damn, I'm gonna kill that.
Yeah, you might. What? Come on, drink it! Come on, drink it! This is talk dirty for me.
I normally don't drink.
He don't drink dog. No, he listen.
Tell him why you said it.
Hold on. Listen, let me tell you something. He drinks. He just don't drink dog. Now understand what I said? My man drink. He just don't drink dog. So this is the world premiere on Talk Dirty. Your man Capo is drinking dog. Douce.
And he a little bougie. So I don't really drink like that, but I'm gonna drink tonight. That's what I mean. That's what we're in the home like.
Yeah, they probably like that little ass bottle.
But it don't mean nothing. That's light. That's like ain't nothing.
That joint was done. That joint was all.
It was done before it was done.
Non-camera.
Exactly.
Off camera, that joint going
exactly.
down.
It don't matter.
I'm a straight drinker. These OGs want beer. They got beer belly. He got a beer belly.
I ain't got a
My homie got a beer belly.
Listen, I ain't got a beer belly.
Y'all, if y'all love fat guys, so I'm messing with you now.
No. Actually,
we're keeping real.
Bitches are into chunky.
If you love fat guys, yeah, I mean.
And the chunky niggas.
What's in your mug?
Y'all hear about us skinny, man? Nah, we're not gonna talk about that.
Okay.
That's a different.
You ain't skinny no more.
That's a different type of subject.
Type of topic.
His
type of subject.
No.
Speaking of subject, are we back on the subject?
Yeah, you got your what? How you gonna take your little sprinkle and piece? What you mean? We was hyped about your little baby. He wanted babysit off camera. But if you don't take that shit back,
that's how much it was.
Take that shit back. You was hyped. I got high notes and shit. That's why I don't like myself getting on camera.
That's okay.
I said check that shit out.
But anyway, like I said, let's get back on the topic.
My bad.
Scenario of
he said I got a 19-year-old, 18-year-old daughter.
18-year-old daughter.
Mm-hmm.
She comes up.
We're giving women advice today.
Information
on the phone.
Yes.
Daddy, I don't.
My boyfriend's cheating. What would you do?
Literally, directly, no sugarcoat, no dancing.
Yes.
I would tell her, encouraging her, and speak to her is just to cut him off, leave him alone. Because to be honest with you, I'm not to me. I'm not involved with that. But if she look at me as a role model with asking for advice, and she look at me for my advice and look at me as if like I'm a role model with my dad.
Let's talk about how the hell would a woman know?
I said my daughter.
Yeah, I mean. I want to give these
somebody
women
outside of my daughter. I would give you an opinion, but my daughter's perspective, I would say just cut her off because I was something.
Listen.
I'm
trying to give these women some advice, man.
Now we just talking different topics, bro.
To his question, yeah. Well, I want you to respond, but to his question, I would tell her just to leave him alone because I really don't speak that language on especially when it comes to women identifying like. Daddy, or non-daughter, I want your advice from a man to a woman. It's like he cheating, what you think, or he did this. Actions and consistency as far as identifying, like leave it alone.
Okay,
you feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Me personally, I'm different, but I'm identifying feel like there's a wrong, and I don't like that.
Okay,
I want to encourage the fact that listen, your dad, I see the wrong in that, and I want my daughter like that. I don't speak, It's just like I don't encourage her to do that. She don't see me do that. If that's cool, we're grown. She a dog, cool. Cut him off.
Right. So let me ask you another question.
I don't like that.
Is it bias pertaining to what you said earlier.
Okay.
The levels of a side piece, girlfriend.
Oh shit.
A boo.
Oh.
A wifey and a wife. It's their levels of treating them as far as cheating. What I mean by that,
I might hit him real quick.
What I mean by that
is
the respect level, the same quality.
No.
In each category.
No.
Hold on, before we answer that, for y'all who love zodiac signs,
oh Lord,
we have an Aries,
oh Lord,
we have a Pisces man, we have a Taurus man.
In the building, fire, water, earth. All in the building. You know what I mean? Even though fire is better than all the niggas. I don't give a fuck about that.
They talking about,
let me tell you something. Fire is better than all the motherfuckers. Fuck him. Fire is better. So you ladies, if you want to get with us, get with Aries. Get with Aries. Get with Aries, baby.
Listen, out of all of the different little
Pisces is a lover,
but love
Taurus
is
just
love
all
is
around the shit.
So we simple.
Here you go the bullshit.
The bullshit.
Bullshit.
He's wrong. He's Aries. He want to argue and debate. That's what they do.
Look.
His word is real.
Look.
No arguing with me.
Here go the typical Pisces, always thinking they know everything.
You're wrong. I don't want to argue with you.
That's Taurus.
Here you go.
Right.
We're drinking. Look. He want to fight me. I don't want to problem. Taurus. Give me a hug. But you're wrong at the same time. Come here. Right. I don't know nothing about his son. I don't know. I don't know nothing. He don't, but I like him because he don't, you know what I mean? He's smooth. You gotta watch him. This guy, you gotta talk to him. This guy, you don't gotta say nothing to him.
I just like food and sex. You know, all the Tauruses know what I'm talking about.
You know some G shit? I couldn't even argue with that. Food and sex. You know what? When that tip, you think, damn. Since we even talking about that, when it comes to satisfying or just a good time with a woman, outside of you're attractive, outside of what I want from you, do you think that can, I'm going to use idol, do you think that can lead in or weed in, I'm going to use the word, a woman? It had nothing to do with this extra shit, but when you mentioned about sex and you mentioned about food. Okay, but sex and food, you got that one. My question is though, them two, outside them two, you think them two Pacific is more important, or you can get them in there faster than, it's like, I'm laughing because of what I'm about to say.
This nigga drunk.
I know, I'm not. No, because I'm serious. Because I'm serious. No, because hey, I want to sit down. I want to sit down and talk to you. I want to go out to eat. I want to know if you paused it?
No, you going. You still going.
I want to know if you know what I mean, if you did this, and I don't want to go so fast. You know what I mean? Then, you know, it's like that conversation, and or to where the fact that is it more needed women like where the fact that he want just food and sex. Fuck what you talking about, how much money you got. Fuck what you talking about, how much, you know, where you live at, what you like.
So it sounds like to me what you saying is, do you feel like a one night stand is overrated? Me personally, it's not.
No.
I feel like okay, for common sense, right?
Yeah.
If a woman, I'm saying for better yet, pardon me, I understand it. If a woman comes to me with the real deal Holyfield and tell me what she want from the gate, and be cool with the fact that if we fuck, she go about her business.
She not mad.
I respect that.
Actually, I like that.
No, I respect that than the finesse. The reason why I said that, follow me on finessing with Lauren, by the way. Let me preach again. The reason why I said that because for me is understanding. As an Aries man, we talking about science this topic, yes sir. Ooh. As an Aries man, we want to know about the shits from the gate.
Ooh.
But I want to know
what's up.
Hold on. The reason why I said that we talking about Aries, your Pisces, stay in your lane. So, you know what I mean? For as far as the Aries man, we want to know that from the gate because we have a better understanding. And this is what you want from the gate. The beat around the bush is not good with us. And shout out to all the Aries men and women that's out there. We already know what we talking about. It's not good for us.
He from New York.
It's not. That don't mean nothing. I'm still Aries. No matter where I'm from.
Fire. Literally, that boy is fire.
We want to know from the gate because we have an understanding. We throw everything from the gate.
I'm gonna subscribe seconds.
You know what I mean? So, excuse me. A woman that's upfront,
yes,
I respect that.
Yes, I do too.
You know what I mean? And I'm gonna keep it at that. Trey, go. Price sign. You know, water.
Uh-oh.
You know, they want to fish. They want to.
I fucks with Pisces. I really do.
I gave you say.
They want to be DC niggas.
See, this is what New Yorkers do. That's what they do.
See, here you go.
And when
I
New
hate
Yorkers
bullshit.
and Aries, that's not. They
They go to bullshit.
You want to argue and fight? Oh man,
There you go.
Smile.